at that, man. What a beautiful machine. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I created that cinematic intro, test the biggest upgrades to the new X6, and find out whether this is finally the one motovlogging camera that can do it all. Although Insta360 has sponsored this launch video, everything you're about to see is based on my real world use and impressions. That smells fantastic. Let's start with how I made that opening, because the biggest advantage of a 360 camera is that I didn't have to perfectly frame every shot while I was on the ride. So every time I do this, my basic procedure is mount the camera. Wherever you can mount it, try it out. Just make sure it doesn't fall off. For the mounting hardware, I use all the gear that's in the motorcycle bundle, as well as the extra stabilizer bar. For extra support, the less it wobbles, the better your footage is going to be. Then hit record and go for your ride. Because it's recording 360 degrees, you're literally capturing everything around the camera. So then you can go later in the studio apps and reframe it and export it, and then reframe another angle and export that. The purpose is to not overthink every mounting position, but to just enjoy your ride. So now, because you've recorded everything in a 360 degree bubble, now you can go and reframe in any format that you like. You may have noticed those crop bars in the cinematic sequence. I'm not cropping over any footage. So no, it's not like Odyssey, where only a select few IMAX cinemas will play the full 70mm projection. You're seeing everything in super high, crispy 8K quality. And this is especially valuable when you're producing content for YouTube and for Instagram, for shorts, where you need all these different kinds of ratios. Saves you having to refilm everything. It now shoots up to 8K 50 frames a second, which is pretty wild. The higher the frame rate, the faster the video looks, and the smoother and maybe even more detailed it looks as well. And not only that, it means that you can slow it down. Now we can have slow-mo 8K quality out of a 360 camera, which is pretty mad. For those POV shots, the X6 has 5K single lens ultra wide mode. You get up to 170 degree field of view, and it shoots up to 5K 60 frames a second, which is perfect for motovlogging. You get the lean angle and everything as well. You wouldn't even know that it's shot on a 360 camera. More on mounting and form factor later. We now have basic and pro settings. Basically, you don't need to be a pro to use this camera, but it is suitable for pros as well. For the sake of this cinematic sequence, I did shoot in manual mode. I wanted control of everything, and to be able to do this and so that your footage looks good and not all blown out and overexposed, you want to be using ND filters, baby. Now, ND filters don't magically produce motion blur. It's the slow shutter speed. But when we slow the shutter speed, which is basically the window to the sensor, it allows more light to hit the sensor, creating an overexposed image. Because we're at a fixed aperture, the only way to correct the exposure is with ND or neutral density filters. Think of them as tinting that window to the sensor, where ND16 is the lightest tint and ND64 is the darkest tint. But for general riding, setting the shutter speed to auto or switching it back to basic mode will give you a great sharp image, just without the motion blur. And to monitor exposures, dialing in settings and checking that we got the shot, I use the Insta360 app on my phone. So that's pretty much how I shot that sequence. It wasn't rocket science. I didn't think about it too much. I just mounted it where I could on the bike and then just repeated it in different locations at different times of the day. So let me know in the comments right now how you think the footage looks. When I hopped on the computer for the first time, chucked in the SD card and had a look at what was coming out, I was pretty impressed, man. It looks pretty damn good. There's more depth, the colors look more rich, looks more vibrant, it's a lot clearer. And there's a few reasons why it looks this way. We now have dual custom Sony 1.1 inch square sensors and a new 4nm triple AI chip system, which helps with everything. Daylight detail, the dynamic range, shadow and highlight retention. Just keep an eye on the clouds and the shadows and see how much detail you can see in them both. That's your dynamic range. The low light clarity has improved a lot. Now that we've got a larger sensor, more light can hit it. That reduces the ISO, that grainy look. There's better noise reduction from the triple AI chip. There's better color processing, and it retains a whole lot of detail after normal reframing. And what we also have that just makes the footage look that much better, finally, is 10-bit color. So your standard 8-bit color displays 16.7 million colors, which is a lot. But 10-bit color displays over 1 billion colors. And this is so super noticeable in all the riding footage. All the colors just look so rich, and it's so much more enjoyable to grade. You can actually work with the colors and bring out some of those really nice tones. You wouldn't think it's shot on a 360 camera. And then of course we've got HDR and native in-camera Dolby Vision, which is an industry standard first for a 360 camera. It helps with contrast and colors and highlights and everything like that. If you don't want to go crazy into grading your footage, I'd just leave it on Dolby. You've also got standard as well for just real super basic color. The X6 also has had a big old upgrade to the microphones. It now has a 360-degree windproof microphone system. And what it also has is a hidden internal microphone designed specifically for motorcycles. It's a mode called Engine Sound Enhancement, and it works pretty well. It picks up sound vibrations through solid conduction. Basically, wherever you mount it on your bike, the vibrations will get picked up by the internal microphone. But just for the camera, having microphones on it that you're not really in control of and that usually pick up a lot of wind, these guys are heading in the right direction to help us as motorcyclists get the best audio quality as possible, straight out of the camera. But of course, if you want the best audio quality, you need the Mic Pro. The Mic Pros do connect to the X6. Usually when you connect via Bluetooth, there is a loss in audio quality, but the X6 retains the 48 kilohertz, which is the industry standard for audio quality. Usually you would need the Mic Pro receiver plugged into the camera to retain that audio quality. You don't need that anymore. And yes, you can connect two Mic Pros to the X6 and set it in stereo and have your voice and your exhaust or whatever you want to do. You don't need the receiver at all. Testing, 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 testing. I've got one Mic Pro on my helmet and one Mic Pro next to the pipes, and now I have control over my voice and the pipes. So I can turn the pipes down if I want, and I can turn my voice down and just have the pipes scream, baby. Let's go left. Oh, left's too dark. No, it's not. Daylight is the easy part, but the larger sensors, they become much more interesting when the ride continues into sunset and darkness. For the night scene, I shot in pure video mode and let the camera do the rest. No manual settings needed. The larger sensors and triple AI processing improve noise reduction, shadow detail, dark area clarity, headlight and street light control, and highlight retention. And yes, it also works in single lens mode. Does it work better on a motorcycle? The specifications are useful, but these are the smaller things that decide whether I will actually take the camera with me and keep using it. The overall length has been reduced. Thank goodness. This means it's more comfortable if you want to throw it in your pocket. It fits inside riding luggage easier, which is especially great if you travel a lot. The magnetic base works with the Insta360 ecosystem, making it super easy to switch out. It's way less bulky on the helmet. The selfie stick doesn't wobble as much. And I found that overall, it's just more enjoyable to hold in your hand. It's so nice and chunky McGlunky. Although it looks like it's in the way, but this is like your nose. When you're looking past it, you can't see it. You're looking straight ahead. That's barely noticeable in my vision. It used to be up here, man, and it used to be so annoying. It has a new 2.32-inch OLED display, which is designed to remain visible in direct sunlight. And it works with gloves, with no dramas. You can press the whole screen and it'll stop recording. So you don't have to try to find that little button or try to reach around the back here. You can literally press anywhere. I'll press over in this top left corner and it records. Love it. So handy. And it fires up so quick, which is perfect for quick capture. Whoa, that's quick. The replaceable lenses have had an upgrade with stronger scratch-resistant lenses and are now much quicker and easier to replace. They also come in a little carry bag that you can easily bring along with you for roadside repair if you're risking it for the biscuit and want to get the shot. The camera is waterproof to 20 meters without a case. InstaFrame 2.0 produces a ready-to-share framed video while preserving the full 360-degree file. And it now exports directly in 4K instead of 1080p. So this is perfect for when you vlog, you know? And it's just going to keep on tracking me.
which is awesome. Yeah, fully just saves you having to reframe everything.
It can also be used as a virtual gimbal. You can lock, roll, and tilt, or just the roll, or have it like FPV styles, so it moves around everywhere. It's very clever. And then of course, from all that, you can export it in different ratios as well. So you can have InstaFrame do 9x16, 16x9, square, 4x5, without having to touch a thing. You don't have to reframe anything. And then it saves a 360 file as well. So then you can go in still and reframe everything. Wow, man, come on. It's pretty good. It saves so much hassle, man. We now have a higher capacity battery, which allows us to film for over 50% longer than the X5. And comes with this handy quick charge case that can also be used as a power bank. And for the first time, there's an internal storage on this, 47GB built-in internal memory, which is useful for if you forgot your memory card, or it's full, or it's faulty. Internal storage, man. So after using the X6 as a cinematic 360 camera and motovlogging camera, is this actually the one camera that can do it all? Let's put it this way, if I forgot to pack my Ace Pro 2 on a trip, I really wouldn't be that worried, because the X6 can cover pretty much everything I need from a compact action camera. It's so great to see how far these X Series 360 cameras have come. I've been around since the X2, and I love how Insta360 have kept us motorcyclists in mind when developing these new cameras. They know we use them and they want to cater to us as much as possible. And I think they're doing a terrific job. If you guys would like to add one to your kit, make sure you use my affiliate link in the description below, where you will receive the lens replacement kit for free with every X6 purchase. I receive a small kickback at no extra cost to you, which helps support the channel. So thank you very much. And if you're new here, make sure you check out my playlist right here. It's full of tips, tricks, tutorials, how to edit, how I grade, all the things. And I'm going to keep on updating this as well, so save it for later. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.